Let me hit you with a truth that most men never realize until it's too late. It's not what you say to a woman, it's what you make her feel about herself when she's around you. Most compliments, forgettable, generic, fluff. But the right compliment, said in the right way, can hit her like a secret she didn't know she needed to hear. Today, I'm going to give you 8 compliments that don't just flatter her. They touch her soul and make her think about you long after the conversation ends. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you. A free ebook, The Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now, link in the description or pinned comment. 1. You see things in a way most people don't. This one hits her mind, not just her looks. We live in a world where women constantly get hit with lazy, recycled compliments. Nice smile. You're hot. You have pretty eyes. They've heard it all before, and they know you're not really seeing them. But when you say, you see things in a way most people don't, it tells her this. You've noticed her perspective, her mind, her angle on the world, and that's rare. You're complimenting her insight, not just her appearance. It makes her feel valued beyond the physical. Why does this work so well? Because many women feel invisible in their intelligence. They're expected to look good, stay quiet, smile often. But when a man sees past the surface, when he reflects her uniqueness back to her, she feels seen in a whole new way. You've just made her feel like the rare gem she forgot she was. She'll remember you because you reminded her of herself. And that's unforgettable. 2. You make people feel comfortable just by being around them. This one is powerful because it taps into how she makes the world feel, not just how she looks. When you say this, you're letting her know that her energy is healing, that her presence alone softens the space around her. Most people go through life never being told that who they are makes others feel safe. They get complimented for what they do, how they look, or what they own, but not for the feeling they leave behind. When you say, you make people feel comfortable just by being around them, you're telling her, you calm storms without trying. You bring peace without needing to prove anything. That's a deep kind of love. A love that isn't loud, but still fills the whole room. And it's a quality women rarely get acknowledged for. You're not flattering her ego. You're watering her soul. And that, my brother, is how desire starts to grow roots, real roots, in the heart. 3. You're more powerful than you realize. This one lands like a lightning bolt, if you say it at the right moment. It's not a line you drop randomly. You wait until she's opened up a little. Maybe she's talking about something she's struggling with, or doubting herself. And then, with calm eyes and quiet strength, you say it. You're more powerful than you realize. It'll stop her in her tracks. Because deep down, almost every woman carries silent battles. She wonders if she's enough, if she's doing too much, if she's being too soft, or not soft enough. And when you reflect her strength back to her, without needing to fix her, or save her, or worship her, just calmly reminding her of who she is, that's magnetic. It doesn't just create attraction, it creates trust, depth, mystery. She starts wondering, how does he see me like this? How does he know? And just like that, she's drawn to you. Not because you chased her, not because you played games, but because you spoke to the version of her she's trying to become. And you did it with respect, with clarity, with power. The kind of compliment that sticks, because it heals. Perfect. Let's continue with the remaining 5 compliments in the same tone. Calm, grounded, emotionally intelligent, and magnetic to the right kind of woman. 4. There's something about you that makes silence feel good. Now this one, it's subtle, but devastatingly effective. Most people are scared of silence. They fill it with noise, small talk, nervous laughter, anything to avoid that quiet. But when you look at her, smile just a little and say, "You know, there's something about you that makes silence feel good." You're telling her she doesn't have to perform around you. She doesn't have to entertain or explain or impress. She can just be, and you still enjoy her. This compliment creates intimacy in a very deep, rare way. It suggests a comfort level that even she might not have realized was happening between you. It makes her feel safe in your presence. And safety for a woman is the root of real emotional connection. Because think about it, how many men tell women they're sexy? A lot. But how many men tell them, "Your presence alone brings peace"? Almost none. It's the difference between hunger and nourishment, between chasing and attracting. A man who's comfortable with silence is a man who doesn't need to prove himself, and a man who can make her feel valuable even in silence. That's a man she won't forget. Say this one when you're walking next to her, or lying down beside her, or sitting in the car with no music on. It'll land like thunder. 5. You don't try to be different, you just are. Here's the truth. Every woman is trying to figure out who she really is, beneath the layers of what the world expects. So when you say, "You don't try to be different, you just are," you're recognizing that rare part of her that's not trying to impress and still stands out. You're telling her, "I see the part of you that doesn't need attention, but still has it. I see the you behind the mask, and I like that version." This hits hard because many women struggle with identity. Am I too much? Too little? Too loud? Too soft? But when you acknowledge that her difference feels natural, not forced, it tells her she's enough, exactly as she is. It also shows you're different. You're not chasing flashy, you're tuned in, present, observant. Most guys compliment the makeup, the dress, the curated Instagram persona. You just complimented her essence. It's sexy, it's bold, and it tells her she's safe to be real around you. That's rare. 6. You'd be dangerous if you ever realized how beautiful your mind is. Here's the secret about this compliment. It hits like fire because it sounds like a warning, but it's really an invitation. Women rarely hear that their mind is beautiful. They hear, "You're hot." "Your eyes are amazing." Even, "You're smart." But not this. You'd be dangerous if you ever realized how beautiful your mind is. This line makes her pause. It pulls her in. Why? Because it's not obvious. It makes her curious. Wait, what do you see in me that I haven't seen in myself yet? You've just planted a thought in her head that grows. Now she's not just thinking about you, she's thinking about herself through your lens. And that, my friend, is how attraction deepens. Use this compliment when she shares an opinion that surprises you, when she says something sharp or thoughtful or poetic without realizing it. Let it linger. Make her feel like her intelligence is a weapon she hasn't fully unlocked yet. Because once she does, she'll remember you as the man who handed her the key. 7. You remind me of someone I haven't met yet. This one is poetic, but rooted in real emotion. You remind me of someone I haven't met yet. It sounds like a riddle, but it's really about soul recognition. You're telling her, "There's something in you that feels familiar, and yet I've never experienced it before." You're planting the idea that there's something destined about your connection, like you're getting a glimpse of someone you were always supposed to meet, but never knew how. It creates a beautiful paradox. She feels mysterious and known all at once. Say this when there's a moment of calm, when you're both just vibing, not flirting, not pushing, just being. It'll stay with her like a lyric she can't get out of her head. And don't explain it too much. Let her wonder, let her feel it. That's where the magic is. 8. You walk like you own the story no one else has read. Let's end with one that hits pure power and mystery. You walk like you own the story no one else has read. This isn't just a compliment, it's a myth being born. You're saying, there's something about you that's untold, undiscovered, and yet owned. It tells her that she carries herself with unspoken confidence, that her aura speaks louder than her words. It celebrates her mystery without needing to unravel it. Women who have depth, women who've been through things, they resonate with this deeply because they often feel misunderstood, oversimplified, boxed in. This compliment says, I see that there's more, and I respect it enough not to rush in, but to admire it. And that, brother, is how a Stoic man shows his strength. Through awareness, through stillness, through words that land without shouting. If even one of these compliments made you think, damn, I've never said that before, then you've already leveled up as a man. You don't need to memorize these. You just need to understand the intent behind them. It's about seeing her in ways most men never do. That's what Stoic men do. We observe, we reflect, we honor what's real. If you're the kind of man who values quiet strength and you want women to feel something real around you, subscribe, because this is what we do here. No fluff, no gimmicks, just real tools for real men. And drop a comment with one word: notice. So I know you're one of us, the men who see what others don't. I'll see you in the next one.